Okay, good morning, guys. I'm going to start this show here, live show here. I know it's the first of the month and the first of the year, the 2024 year. And I hope you're doing well. Hope everybody has had a great New Year's. I know I did. It was a crazy New Year's. I was just out on the beach, and man, that was the first time I saw a lot of people on my beach on Frangi. Yeah, crazy. It was a whole lot of people showed up on the beach. Normally, there's nobody there, right? And yeah, it was a beautiful fireworks display. If you wanted to see that, you can go on to my Instagram, and I have that on my stories. Yeah, I'm gonna be leaving YouTube. I'm gonna be first off. I'm gonna put Rumble, yes, on my phone, and I'm gonna start using Rumble for any kind of viewing of YouTube channels. If your channel is not on Rumble, I'm gonna be not watching it, and I'm going to start slowly moving my whole YouTube towards Rumble starting this year because, well, a lot of my videos and other channels that I've made get strikes just because of what I say, and enough's enough. Right? It's just not worth it to stay here and basically you know get kicked out, right? Because of what I say. And you know what? It's not like I'm saying anything like horrible. You know what I'm saying? One of my favorite strikes was don't eat bugs. That was crazy. Yeah, the health administration thinks that you are lying to the people that they should not eat bugs. Huh? What? Huh, what? Whether you agree or not, let's just say eating bugs, for example, is something you should do. I don't know. It's up to you. but that's the whole point. You could like listen to what I have to say and go, yeah, that makes sense, Da Vinci. I won't eat bugs. Or you could say, yeah, I don't agree. I'm going to eat bugs. And that's okay. And so when I say, oh yeah, buy Bitcoin because it's gonna make you rich, and you disagree, well that's okay. I'll do my best to explain why you should buy it, and you might not listen, and that's okay. Right? So I shouldn't be censored because of that. Yes. Happy New Year's, everybody. Thank you all for your messages there. Happy 2024. I hope you're enjoying your New Year's. And yeah, I'm just rambling away, of course, here because I love to chat. And I'm going to be answering some questions in the chat room shortly. So, anyways, yeah, I am once again tired of the nonsense. And I know going into this bull run, there's going to be a tighter control of the information. So you're going to want to move over to Rumble, start using Rumble as your default place for finding videos. I'm going to be doing that going forward because I wake up and I listen to a lot of YouTube channels whilst I exercise, and so I'm going to start doing that instead of watching it on YouTube. I'm going to be watching it on Rumble, and then also moving my channel to Rumble slowly as well. So that's why I will be leaving YouTube over the years to come. Maybe I'll stay for 2025 bull run. Depends, right? See how they treat me in the 2024 area, because last year, right, in 2020, heading into 2021, it was rough. They were like, yeah, we're blocking your channel, shadow banning. It was pretty brutal during that last bull run as they tried to stop the truth about crypto. Okay. Wow. 239 viewers. Thank you guys. I know It's not the prime time to do these live shows because I'm here in Dubai. I live in Dubai, and waking up early at this time. There's not a lot of English speaking people that awake at this time. so, so to have this many viewers is appreciated on this channel. Thank you very much for being here. Thanks a lot, and I really appreciate it. And by my appreciation, I will be answering some questions. Now, I don't have any staff to help me go through the questions and give me the answers in my head because it's the first. So it's going to be a little bit of a rough show, right? And no time now that you're married. I'm not married yet. I'm just, proposed to my fiance. By the way, as one of the questions, somebody asked if I was married, and no, I'm not. And let's see here. I don't see any more questions. You got to leave an exclamation mark, question mark, so that I can actually tell which one that it is a question. What do you think about Bitcoin Cash? I try not to think about it. Damn. Well, it's the fork of Bitcoin. Will it go up? Maybe. I mean, yeah, it has. It is just a fork, but you know what? At the end of the day, there's not a lot of the mining is probably going down. I don't know. You know what? I'm not going to say anything about that I don't know about Bitcoin Cash. So I'm going to say that it'll probably just go away, but I don't know. It will. I don't know. I don't know if their mining is doing well, and but I know that the mining on Bitcoin is going up. So, and since it's it's the same mining algorithm on Bitcoin Cash, right? I guess you could take your old Bitcoin miners and mine Bitcoin Cash, and then sell the Bitcoin Cash for Bitcoin. So yeah, I guess it's not so bad, right? Because then you have something to mine. So now I'm thinking, pretty good idea. Anyways, let's do some quick TA on Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? Whilst I'm here. So if you're interested in trading, of course, you can head over to bybit.davincij15.com or 2bit.davincij15.com. Links are in the description below. Let's take a look. Okay, so the 4-hour is indicating like bearish situation now. Even though we look like we were like, oh yeah, we're gonna break out here. Then it reversed and then broke down, and then again looked like, okay, well maybe we have a chance. Nope. Dead. And now we're just making lower highs, right? And lower lows. Not good. Not good at all. Right? I was hoping we'd see some, 45K and stuff like that, of course, at least, right? But we just can't seem to like get any kind of momentum. I think the people who are coming in, putting Bitcoin and Ethereum on the market, like for example, Vitalik, he's definitely selling some up here. So we can see that. Look at this trend line. This trend line here, right? Although it doesn't have a lot of touch points, it's just pretty much as straight as the 200 period moving average for this 4 hours. So you can see that we hadn't dipped below the 200 period moving average on the 4 hour since look at that, October 23rd. That was it. Goodbye. Right? So with that said, we're not in the official bull market just yet. It's coming. It's just not officially like announced yet. You can see we have to wait for Bitcoin to turn around, and because of that, I mean to not turn around, but to do its happening. Sorry, to have its happening, and then we can say, okay, sometimes after that, it's time for the big run. Big run, right? And since we're not there yet, we could see this come back all the way back down to where it's a breakout level, major breakout level, let's see here. Where's a major breakout level? I would say probably around the 1800-ish area is where the major breakout area. So we can end up coming all the way back here, or just a little bit higher, right? Just to below the $2,000 mark. So yeah, that's a distinct possibility here. As you know, we've double topped here. This looks exactly like Bitcoin when we topped out in March of 2021. We came back up and then failed. So that looks like what we might be doing. Let me just zoom in here on Ethereum, unfortunately. Right, and you can know for sure when we break this line, but definitely below the 200 period moving average. And you can really consider that all this downward trend line is pretty brutal. Now, we could break this downward trend line because nothing goes down in a straight line, so it's unlikely we'll just continue this downward spiral, right? Boom, all the way down and never break this trend line. So I would say we probably break that, come and then another fail move. A lot of this indicator, the Lucid SAR indicator, obviously says because we're so far away for it, means that we will probably break back up and fail before we break down. So I'm betting that we'll probably retest at least the 23,333 on Ethereum. Okay. Let me go back to your questions. You got questions? You got questions? I got answers. All right, let's see here. Zoom down here. Okay, so, all right, since you paid, which probably not a good idea, but thank you very much. Hey, Mister, what do you think about Census DAO and Mint Layer? Unfortunately, I don't know anything about those particular products, those particular cryptocurrencies. There's so many out there, so many. It's difficult to know about all the different cryptocurrencies that are out there. So with that said, I just don't know. Wish I knew. And well, I could probably take a look, but not right now. Thank you for bringing it to my attention. Alrighty. Of course, having a cold wallet is best, but would Cash App do for now? Cash App. There's just so many products. Jesus, Cash App. I don't know. Let's see here. Cash App. I've heard of it. Oops. Let's see here. Let me find what's Cash App. It's familiar, but I don't know what it is. Okay. Do more with your money. Spend bank and buy stocks or Bitcoin. No. I would say that's a no. Yeah, keep it in a hardware wallet or a software wallet like BitPay or any other software wallet that you can think of. Samurai wallet, but some of those wallets are like a little bit difficult. Samurai wallet is a little bit difficult to use, so be careful out there. There's a lot of complex wallets, but I think the easiest one for me at least is BitPay. Now I will try some others, but okay. A couple of years back, you talked about Beam. One, do you still follow it? Yeah. You know what? Let's take a look at what Beam is. No, I don't. Actually, I'll be honest. I don't follow it, and it just, it just wasn't doing very well. Coin market cap. And besides, what happened was, why I stopped following it is that there is a flaw and Wimble, right, where you can actually um, basically uh, find out 90% of all the different transactions, 99% of all the different transactions. And so it broke the Wimble idea, which is good actually, because you know what? I'm glad it didn't. It seemed like a great idea. It was thrown out to be placed into Bitcoin, and that was not just like, oh my God, we got to do that. We created this new system and new coin and to test it, the idea, and it failed, pretty much, if you ask me. Um, because now you can figure out exactly who has what and how much they have and so forth. Even though it seemed at the time Wimble was a way to, you know, uh, obfuscate transactions that were stored in the blockchain, but not quite. So that's where it is. That's what happened. Alrighty. Say it ain't so. Okay, well, that's not a question. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I want this one question here. Shiba Inu will reach $1. Shiba Inu will reach $1. I'm going to teach you something here. I want you to understand something, a concept here. That, you know what, I'm going to be taking advantage of because your lack of I will be taking advantage of your inability to understand this concept. All right. With that said, okay, let's take a look at the total supply of Shiba Inu. It's not billions, right? This is hundreds of millions. This is billions, and this is trillions. Okay, so what we're talking about is like we have to take all this. Let's just say this was $1 each, right? That would mean the value of all Shiba Inus would be $589 trillion. So you're like, so yeah, can happen, can happen. I noticed my what's it called? Links are not here, but let's just bring this up. Oops, I should not have shown you that. But anyways, let's go with this right here. All right, so over here we see okay, come on, really? No, 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 not gonna happen. Right? You see all the different money supplies, right? Billionaires and stuff like that, right? Stock market, money supply. Like, okay, so let's just take a look at just the money supply, the money stock. What does that say? That's right. It says narrow level is 35 trillion. Broad money, 95 trillion. Say what? So that would mean Shiba would be worth, right, more than all the money in the world. A concept you seem to not understand. All right, so the answer is no. It will not get to $1 unless, of course, there's a hyperinflationary event. Next. Have I looked into Casper's tech fully? No, I have not. I'm not fully there. Um, there's one thing I need to. There's a few things I need to understand before I say for sure. Yeah, there's it just hasn't. I haven't been convinced sufficiently of that they've solved the trilemma, where they still have. Oh yeah, we could be fast with the same security as Bitcoin. Highly doubtful. Highly unlikely. Highly unlikely. I mean, um, what will Shiba Inu market cap be at the all-time high in the bull run? Interesting. Fair question. Already, Shiba Inu is in the billions of market caps now, because most of this is probably not available, right? It could do something crazy, right? It could possibly do something crazy. And especially if, when they go to Shibarium, if they were to do something like really interesting and really mind blowing, where you convert, this would actually help reduce their supply. And also, I mean, it might anger some of the community, but it would it would help a lot if they converted to their own chain, and then which is compatible with Ethereum, hopefully. Um, they're set. I'm pretty sure, since it's just a second layer of Ethereum. Then locked off all the Shiba on Ethereum, the regular Ethereum. That if you didn't convert, it went to zero on Shiba. This would reduce the supply significantly because a lot of people are not paying attention. Of course, that would raise the ire of the Shiba community, but you might see this thing jump to, something crazy like, a few 100 billion market cap. So that's what I'm seeing, right, as a possibility here. We can, like, at least we're probably going to go all the way back up to the 5600 here on this, at the very least. So that's a 5x from here. Yeah, it's not like a 10x or something like that, which would be 60 trillion, and it's not like 200 billion would constitute a what's it called? Not the let's see here, a 30x on that. So we're talking 3 times as much. So we're talking all the way up, right? To like something all the way up here, right here, right? So can it get up here? Possibly, but don't look for it. Look for it right about here. And if it does, take profits. And if it keeps going all the way to 30x, you see, let it go and see what happens, right? That's it, right? Make sure that you take your profits here, and you'll be all right. Right? You don't wait. You don't Oh yeah, I'm gonna hold. I'm gonna hold your bags. Don't hold bags, man. Don't hold bags. This is the worst bag to hold. Absolute worst bag to hold. Sell it all the way on the way up here on a 5x. Please, people, do yourself a favor. All right. All right. So let's answer one last question, and then we'll end the show for today. Let's see here. sure there's no other, what's it called? Paid question. And then I'll choose something else. Okay. Vinci, what do you think about the conservative price targets for Cardano XRP in January 2025? Oof. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to answer that question because I don't know. I have to look at them. Cap. You won't leave it. Yeah, we will. All right. One person. Okay. I know this question is probably not here. One person asked me, "What do I think about XRP and stuff like that?" Is one of the common questions I get. And I want to answer it. Okay, XRP. Did you read the white paper? Probably not, right? XRP is effectively, let's just say we were to go back in time, right? And you had a vote on the Federal Reserve, a system of printing money, right, that the banks would get, and you would not. Would you vote for that? You probably wouldn't. Well, that's what you're voting for with XRP. You're like, no, I'm not. Okay. Did you read the white paper? It's completely centralized, right? So at any point in time, they can expand the money supply or the supply of XRP. They just have to change the rules. Just like the Federal Reserve, you could say, go back in time and say, well, I support the Federal Reserve because, well, even though they're printing money, they won't print more money than there's gold. They will never do that. And yet, today they are. You see, rules can be changed. That's the problem. And the same problem exists with XRP. The rules can be changed. The rules can be changed. Once again, let's do it all together. The rules can be changed. Sing it along with me. The rules can be changed. All right. With that said, right? The rules can be changed. That's a big problem, right? So that's why we don't want XRP. XRP is a big scam, right? It can be changed at an instant, the rules, because it's completely centralized. Now, they would like to say, well, no, we have a pyramid of different... Oh, pyramid. That's it. End of the conversation. Right? How about can they freeze accounts and stop you from... Yeah, they can. They can stop you from transferring the coins around. That's the problem. Right? Now, with that said, it doesn't mean it's not going to go up. Yeah, XRP is going to go up because most people just don't know the truth and they don't want to believe the truth. So they will buy because it's cheap and because, it's supported by banks and governments. That's it. So prices will go up. Right? And I think it's a vote for, if you buy it, it's a vote for your own destruction. Right? It's like the vote for a Federal Reserve central bank, allowing people to print, other people to print money, and you cannot. So vote away. All right. Well, I'm going to end the stream here. I hope you enjoyed today's videos. I know I did. Make sure you hit the like, hit the subscribe, and yeah, we'll see you with the regular shows tomorrow. Cheers.